the trap like.
Yo, what up? This is your boy T Mizzle coming back again with another Marvel Feature Fight video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Extreme Alliance Battle for Speed. The team we're going to be using today is Elsa as lead, Kate, and Hawkeye. I chose Elsa for the physical attack leadership, 30%. And we're going to use Kate mostly for her damage and her iframes, and Hawkeye is just there for the team up bonus, okay? So basically, let's go ahead and take a look at Kate, since she's going to be our main hero as far as a damage dealer. Okay, just looking at the stats, I've done a little work on her and boosted her stats pretty good. Her physical attack right now, as you can see, I boosted that pretty significantly. I've already maxed out her cooldown and her ignore defense. Her crit damage is over the max as well, and that's probably because of the gear, and I'll show you that shortly. And I've got her crit rate up to 32% and her attack speed 124. The gear that we have a crit damage gear with 140% damage proc on it. That's going to allow us to do a little bit of extra damage. And the ISO set we're rocking is Power of the Angry Hawk. We still need to awaken those last two chaotic ISO. And I will go ahead and show you the Uru that I actually put on her already. I have 2 attacks in each gear, and I have a couple of crit damage, crit rates, and I think ignore defense there. Same, I think it's pretty much the same on each one of these gear. Basically, I boosted her physical attack as much as possible. I had to max out our ignore defense, and then I just added crit rate because I was already maxed on crit damage. So that's kind of what I went for there. So again, just max out the cooldown, crit damage if you can, and then when you ignore defense, and when you don't have anything else, just go crit rate. Can't hurt to add a more crit rate. I'll go ahead and show you Elsa, since she's actually going to do some damage for us as well. Her physical attack is actually a little higher. It's at 20k. We have crit damage a little lower, 165. Ignore defense is max, and our cooldown is right at the max. And of course, attack speed is a little bit lower than the 120, but that's no problem. The gear she is rocking today is the Ignore Dodge with 140% damage proc. She also has Overdrive instead of Power of the Angry Hawk, and the reason I chose that just because I rolled that first before I empowered the Angry Hawk. No other reason than that, guys. Okay, so now you saw, well, the Uru for Elsa. Let me show you that real quick. Of course, attack, always add 2 attacks. I think I have crit damage there. You know what, I didn't even finish these yet, but I'll just show you I have 2 attack in each. See, I just equipped something in these. I haven't even finished these yet. So but it is important to note I always put 2 attack in each one. Okay, the rest of them I haven't really done much with them. I just actually equipped equipped Uru in there so I could amplify them. So I have to go back and finish that later. All right, so now let's go ahead and jump into some gameplay, guys. And real quick, there are multiple characters that you can choose for Speed Day. Actually, a lot of people say that Speed Day is one of the hardest days, and I think that's not the case, because not a lot of people can score really high on Speed Day. You do have those exceptional people out there that score high, but I think that if you get over 100k, 110 for sure, that you are probably average or a little above average actually on Speed Day. So if you think Speed Day is the hardest, it's not, because I think other days there are bigger point differences in the between the higher skill players and the lower skill players. So like I said, Speed Day you have many different characters to select, so it's definitely not a day you don't have anybody to select. You can use Yondu, you have Winter Soldier, you have Black Widow, you have Misty Knight, you have even Elektra. I mean, so many speed characters you can actually use and get 100k. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this gameplay that I have for you here. Not the best in Speed Day, just letting you know right now, but I am able to get over 100k. So the only tips I want to have for you is pretty much the rotation, and I'll go over that for you as we watch this gameplay. So we're going to start off Elsa as the lead, and then we're going to switch right into Kate. The reason I like to start with Kate first is because I can keep the bar up longer with Kate. The only thing I don't like about Kate is you cannot let her get hit by that beast. If the beast hits her, she is almost done. Okay, so basically you want to do 5, 4, 2 for your rotation with Kate. The only thing you really need to worry about is just trying to, whenever you land, try to dodge the meteor. So do a little bit of, just walk around just a little, just enough not to get hit by the meteor, and just basically keep rotating those skills, 5, 4, 2, and they're all iframes, so you should be pretty safe. Of course, you can screw up like I do in this particular video, but other than that, man, Kate is definitely your best bet as far as keeping the bar up, in my opinion. Some may think differently, and that's cool. But for me, she's the easiest to get 100K. I mean, I think I'm gonna get right at 100K before I die with her. But then I have Elsa, who has the 5-second damage immunity to finish it up for me. But like I said, in this video, that's where I screwed up right there. I let him hit me, and I should have went into a skill. I could have used a 3 to dodge him, but I didn't. So that's why I said I messed up that one time really bad, and that cost me probably another 10 or 15K. So anyway, like I said, 5, 4, 2 is your skill rotation. That's going to pretty much keep you safe. And just whenever you land, just do a quick couple of steps over to the left or right, just enough to dodge the meteor, and man, you should be good to go. Okay, as you can see, the bar is up almost the whole time. I did lose it a couple of times, but it was up quite a bit of the time I played with her. Okay. And we're going to get that bar back up here in a second. So got the bar back, and now we should be able to keep it up, I think, until she dies, I hope. I think we're doing pretty good here. Yep. So we almost we're pretty close to 100K. We still have like 40 some seconds left. So we definitely gonna get over 100K. And we died at, okay, here we go. So Elsa, what you want to use is 5 skill. It's going to give you the 5-second damage immunity. Go right into 4 after you use the 5. At this point, I don't worry about the bar because Elsa doesn't have as many iframes. Matter of fact, her 5 and 4 skill are going to kind of leave you vulnerable to getting hit by meteor. So you have to be really, really skilled to dodge a meteor with Elsa. Her 3 skill is actually an iframe skill. So I use 5, 4, 3, and I use 2 if I'm still waiting for 5 to come off cooldown. So again, that's 5, 4, 3, 2 if you need the 2. But every time that 5 comes off cooldown, I use it because I think it's a 7-second. It's a 7-second cooldown, and it's 5-second immunity. So really, you have 2 seconds that you're vulnerable to damage with Elsa. Okay, and there you go. I have scored a 124 in that run. Like I said, it's not that hard to score over 100K with that team. There are other teams you can use. Like I said, I mean, look at the top. All these heroes here, all these heroes you see here. I mean, Black Widow, Winter Soldier, even Silk. I mean, Yondu, Agent 13, Misty Knight, Gwenpool. All those guys that get you easy 100K with the right skill rotation. So that's pretty much all I have for speed, man. Like I said, I know a lot of people struggle with it. Try that rotation with Kate. And like I said, you can use Elsa for the lead, or if you feel more comfortable with Winter Soldier, because he also buffs the team with the physical attack damage buff. So you can try him if you feel more comfortable with him. Like I said, Elsa with that 5-second immunity, she's almost guaranteed to last you throughout the battle because that 5-second immunity is so big with the uniform. So if you don't have it, get that uniform and use her, and you should be able to get 100K no problem. Okay. But that's pretty much all I have for speed alliance battle. If hopefully this helps you, if you've been struggling, make sure you leave a comment down in the comment section. If you like this kind of video, let me know by hitting that like button. And of course, until the next video, this your boy T Mizzle, and I'm out. Peace.